Today we are going to show you what you need to do if you ended up with a Super Beetle for a Baja.
So I guess the things that you need the most on a Super Baja is better springs. On the Dust Buggy we got new springs from aircooled.net. They're what they call a rally style spring. They get rid of the dual ratio coil and give you a stiffer single ratio coil and gives you more stiff spring and more ride height, basically. We also replaced the front struts and the strut mounts. That is all essential. Since you already don't have that much suspension, you're getting the most out of it. And then the next thing, I guess, would be, well, what we just made. So the next important thing, as I was saying, is, you know, kind of the one thing that the factory never gave it, which is rigidity. That's the problem with these McPherson strut bugs. You know, these bodies just flex and fold in on themselves when you pound on them. So if you make yourself or buy a very solid strut brace, you're going to end up strengthening the front end quite a bit, and that allows your suspension to take up the impact that it's supposed to, and it lets the body stay strong.
Look at this, you guys. Spencer made this entire little bracket piece by piece, tacked it, welded it on the sides, ground it down, welded it all inside here, put some bolts through it to the tunnel, I believe, right?
Yeah, tunnel, bulkhead. Same area.
Sorry, bulkhead. New spring we added from Air Cooled. It's the Rally spring. It gives us about an inch more of clearance than the regular stock spring height.
And the other thing, guys, you obviously want wheels for your Baja. Be picky about wheels. We got some really wide wheels to match the rears. And although it's great on the solid stuff, on the hard sand, hard pack, and rocky stuff, it's not so great in the sand. You end up plowing instead of floating on top, and it just kills your speed. Also, you want to make sure you want to go 30s at the largest, because after that, when you turn, when you hit full lock, you'll start rubbing.
We do already with the 30s.
Yeah, so
you want to be careful you don't go too large.
Too large and too wide.
Yeah, so that you can't even drive your bug.
So let's see what we have on here so you guys know what pretty much the max is. 30 by 9.5 R15. I don't know. I know that crosses to another size. I don't know what the other size it crosses to is. You'll have to look that up for yourself. Sorry, guys.
We just put these rear tires on. We went 31s in the rear this time. It's actually not not fitting that great. Yeah.
It rubs right here, so we actually have some bare sheet metal coming through here. But so probably 30s, or this same size is probably max for the rear too, as the front. So keep that in mind. Front and rear, that's pretty much max size for stock travel. And for the rear end, guys, Super Beetle's already had an IRS rear end, so it's about as good as the bugs get. So really, if you want to do something cheap, like we said, just add the tires, and also you can add height to your vehicle by adjusting the torsion bars from 1/2 inch to about 2.5 inches, depending on what you want to do. So that's food for thought as well. As far as on the cheap side, that's how to Baja your Super Beetle.
Cheap Super Baja bug build, woo! Because as much as Spencer and I would love to go long travel and A-arm the bug right now, it doesn't seem like those are in the cards.
Oh, by the way, guys, you probably want a roll cage too, even if it's just a bolt-in one that you buy on eBay. I mean, something's better than nothing. So
yeah, you can feel the difference on your off-road.
It adds some structural strength to the car. I mean, I know it just bolts down to pretty much a tin can, but I mean...
But you know what doesn't bolt to a tin can? That new Super Beetle support brace we made.
We'll show it off one more time.
Spencer just loves it. So yeah, pretty sweet design that he's got going on here. And how long did it take you to make that, Spence?
Like 2 evenings.
But we're gonna take you guys off-road to see how that thing is gonna handle and see if it makes a difference at all. Maybe a little one, big one, I don't know. Oh, and by the way, we got our starter fixed.
Yeah, new high torque.
That was kind of a bitch to get out though. I think she feels a lot better already.
More rigid.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely more tied in. keep super bug.